Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with another exciting video for you and your family and friends. Obviously, we're in a different setting, so we're actually in my basement. So today I'm going to be showing you where I work out. If you're new to these videos, welcome. If you've been watching for some time, welcome back. And I think it's good for me to talk about all these concepts, but I should show you what I'm doing. And I don't have a lot of space, but I've tried to make the most of it. What I have is pretty basic. I hope it inspires you. If you even have a better gym, fantastic. If you're just getting started, as I said, I want this to inspire you and show you what I try to do on a regular basis. So I'll walk you through it. So one thing I have over here, and I'll be honest, I'm sure most of the stuff you can get from Amazon. This bike I did get from Amazon. It's really a good bike. I think at the base, what there is right over here, it's more on magnets and stuff like that. It's a great bike. Again, you can get this on Amazon. So why I like this is because you can get your cardio in. The only thing I would probably say, I do wish the seat was a little more comfortable, but great for cardio. Gives you a great workout. You feel good. I'm more a fan of the bikes, the elliptical machines, and as you know, if you ever asked me about this, I'm not a fan of treadmills. I think treadmills are hard on the joints, especially like knees and ankles. If you love treadmills, hey, that's your call. But I would recommend to you, if you're starting to build a gym or looking at things you can do to make things better, I would look at basically an elliptical or a stationary bike. Options you should be looking into. In general, if you're watching this video, unless you're doing something at a very high competitive level, I would also recommend that your workouts, 30 minutes max, do as hard as you can, work out, obviously listening to your body, but 30 minutes is plenty. Make sure you're stretching before and after. Another thing I also did, and I got this from Amazon, is just to kind of make this a specific space for working out. You can see I have this black mat. These are foam mats that kind of link together like a puzzle. I really like it. I think for working out, it's great. It's fantastic. And I've created a space to say, this is kind of like the workout space, which I would highly recommend. And you can use these mats anywhere in the house, but I think it's good to define a space to say this is dedicated to working out. I'll just walk over here as well. There is a punching bag kind of thing over here. My kids get a kick out of it. I don't use it that much, but that's an option you can look into. I have very few weights. You can see over here, I have the heavier weights. We have some kettlebells. We have the weighted ball, which I'm really a big fan of. I would highly recommend that. So a weighted ball is something to look into. And this particular ball is 8 pounds. I think 8 pounds, 10 pounds is great. But some kind of weighted ball, see what you feel comfortable with, is a fantastic idea. I'm just really a big fan of body weights, push-ups, things like that, using your own body weight to get a good exercise. But these are other things that I use as well. Here's some ropes. You can get some good workouts with that as well. I could probably honestly be using it more so, but that may be another option you can look into. Over here, I have the bench. I love doing leg lifts on this, reverse sit-ups, different exercises, kind of working on the core. Really useful machine. I really, really like this. I really like that tool. Another one over here is for lifts. And what you can do is that instead of having something overhead, and I'm for sure you can get this on Amazon, but basically you can do lifts, you can hang, so you'd be literally putting your hands like right over here on these bars, and you can lift yourself. It's a safe way to do it. It's obviously on the ground. You can also put your hands on the side over here and have your feet come off the ground. Really good exercise. This one over here I like to do for push-ups. It's called the rack. I just love doing push-ups again. So you can see it's a really simple area. We have the mats and everything, but it's really clean. It's to the point. And then what I've also purposely done as well, if you'll notice, all the equipment's kind of in the middle, and then I've kind of built like a track. So if I want to, you can see right here where my finger is, I can jog along that pathway right around here if I want to do, just even if I want to walk, if I want to do sprints or jog or whatever, I did that intentionally as well. So, the reason I made this video is to show you that, again, you don't need a lot of space. It doesn't need to be fancy, but this really makes me happy, to be honest. Another thing I'll show you as well, again, work in progress. These are from Amazon, so these are some inspiration for exercises. Over here, these are body weight workouts. Again, you can get that off Amazon. If you like to use weights, I have this here as well. I always gravitate towards this kind of stuff. I think using your own body weight to me makes a lot of sense. Another thing I would highly, highly recommend is using the resistance bands. So you should have different levels with that. I think this is a great tool, especially if you have a history of shoulder issues, injuries, recovery, but you're just getting back into weights. I think that's always something I recommend to my patients, is start with the resistance bands. This book I've recommended before as well, You Are Your Own Gym, all about body weight exercises. Great book, I would highly recommend it. Obviously, you know, the water bottles here as well. You guys should always be carrying a water bottle. Also, I'll just show you over here my shoes. You should have a good pair of indoor shoes that you never leave the house with, but you can wear in the house, you can work out with, but you should have that. And I really think it's, you know, regardless of your budget or space, if you're creative enough, just make space in your house to work out, make it you know, as appealing as possible. And I think with myself, to be very honest, I would like to have more lighting. I'd like to have more motivational posters. I'm that guy who loves like motivational quotes, motivational posters. So I want to make this place even better and progress. And even now you might be like, you know, Dr. Said, it's not that fancy, and I'll totally be with you. But for me, this is evolution. Like, literally it was like carpets here and stuff. It was very random, but I feel like it's turning into a gym. It's turning into a home gym. It's a really nice space and I like it. I know my wife comes down here too and she likes to work out as well. So working on that. So I'm just showing you that don't need a big budget. You don't need a lot of space. And you know, I think it's more important to have a place for wellness than just to have a place for storage. So this is something that's a priority. If something's a priority, you make time for it, but you got to make space for it. So you might even say, okay, yeah, I want to work out. I know I should work out, but have you dedicated the time and space so it can actually happen? So I really hope you guys like this video. Again, if you did get value out of this, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm showing you all this because we're heading into the new year, so I want you to focus on your health and wellness, things you can do at home, and to make life easier. So again, God bless, wishing you everything that should be amazing for you and your family. And again, God bless you. Thank you so much.